We lost, they didn't. Ladies and gentlemen, what did you expect? Alabacete Balompie, second division, bottom of the table in the second division. Albacete Balompie to beat against Barcelona, then you're goddamn delusional, man. Because that would be just embarrassing, right? Because that would be something that is only reserved for Real Madrid, because Real Madrid love to be humiliated. Real Madrid love to be embarrassed. Barcelona just showed Real Madrid how it's done, man. And I'm genuinely so embarrassed to my core, man. The fact that these brothers beat Albacete while us we got humiliated. We are doing charity work, giving these lower bottom tiers wins like it's a goddamn donation, man. And this is a charity, man. Clown FC Real Madrid couldn't do what Barcelona did last night, ladies and gentlemen. Real Madrid doesn't do what Barcelona do at all, fam. Look at the way they play. Look at the players. Look at everything. Everything is different, fam. Ladies and gentlemen, apparently this was their first match between each other since 2005. We're talking about 21 years. Albacete and Barcelona did not play each other, and Albacete fans probably are hoping, after last night, they were hoping 21 more years, fam. This Barcelona team is just unstoppable, man. In the last, how many? 13 to 14 games, they have won probably 13 games, ladies and gentlemen. Lamine Yamal yet again shining, just pissing me off yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, even Araujo was goddamn shining. You know Albacete Balompie is bad when even Araujo, who's out there having a 9.3 goddamn rating, 8.3 for Araujo. That's a myth for Araujo. That's a dream for Araujo. That's a delusion for Araujo. And he goddamn got it, man. And with a goal as well, ladies and gentlemen. For the love of God, do you know how embarrassing it is that Barcelona won against them and you didn't, and you got embarrassed, and their goalkeeper is a goddamn lawyer, fam. Mario Ramos Fernandez, brother, that's a goalkeeper, that's a lawyer. That's a lawyer. Their goalkeeper is a goddamn lawyer, fam. This brother works 2 shifts, morning as a lawyer, night as a goddamn goalkeeper, and we lost to that, fam. It does not get more embarrassing than that. Ladies and gentlemen, the game started with a robbery as well, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, Lamine Yamal got kicked in the stomach, right? And no penalty was given for Barcelona. And of course, Barcelona fans are going to use their time machine and go back to literally 2 nights ago, where Real Madrid got a penalty last minute, 96th minute, against Rayo to win the game for Real Madrid, right? Which was a penalty, right? But they were just comparing the 2 scenarios, saying that Real Madrid can never complain about Barcelona and referees, because look at us not getting this penalty. Was it a penalty on Lamine Yamal? I think it was a penalty. Any kick to the stomach, anything kick-wise, should be a penalty. Real Madrid's one was a penalty. This one on Lamine Yamal was a penalty as well, in my opinion. And then, ladies and gentlemen, what happens here? First goal by none other than Lamine goddamn Yamal, man. And I'm genuinely tired of this Lamine Yamal, man. Again, I've been repeating this for multiple videos. This is like the same things, same videos back to back. Every Barcelona review game, I'm saying the same thing. Lamine Yamal scores, or Lamine Yamal goal assist contribution, or Lamine Yamal with an assist, or Lamine Yamal did not score or assisted, but had an unbelievable game and somehow won the man of the match. Because that's how good Lamine Yamal is, man. Look at these statistics against Albacete. 1 goal, 90% pass accuracy, 5 chances created, 3 big chances, 5 successful dribbles. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. Look at all the other ones, fam. Ladies and gentlemen, Real Madrid fans were making fun of Lamine Yamal, saying that, okay, 25-26 Lamine Yamal hasn't scored against Real Madrid, hasn't scored against Chelsea, hasn't scored against Atletico, hasn't scored against PSG, but he scored against Albacete. Brother, we couldn't even beat Albacete. Albacete embarrassed us. Albacete kicked us out. You're out here making fun of Lamine Yamal and Barcelona and saying it's only Albacete. Brother, they're the ones that kicked us out. We cannot talk. We cannot talk, fam. What's this making fun of this brother, fam? The last 6 games, this brother had 6 goal assist contributions. 14 assists and 15 assists so far this season for Lamine Yamal. You cannot compare the two, fam. You can't. You can't make fun of them and this brother because Albacete kicked us out. The weak team he scored against. So please shut it, fam, and sit down, man. Real Madrid fans, please sit down and stay humble. We are clowns at this point. Then, ladies and gentlemen, the first goal I just want to talk about the sequence and the beautiful football that Barcelona plays. De Jong goes and takes the ball. It's like one pass, one pass, one pass, one pass. They don't even take a touch for every single pass that they did. De Jong takes the ball, right? Passes it. As soon as he takes it, passes it to Rashford. Rashford passes one pass immediately back to De Jong. De Jong gives it to Lamine. Lamine with a beautiful shot, finesse, and buries it, man. That's the beauty of these goals, man. That's the beauty of Barcelona and the way they play, man. You just look at their play style, compare it to Real Madrid, and it's literally day and night, man. Real Madrid just wants penalty and penalty and penalty, diving, 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 while Barcelona actually create something, man. And De Jong with these statistics, ladies and gentlemen, look at the goal assist contributions. Alabicete assist, Elche assist, Slavia Praha assist, 10 chances created across those games. 5 big chances created. De Jong has been unbelievable. De Jong is filling Pedri's shoes so well, man. I was happy that Pedri is gone. Finally, Barcelona are going to... Their form is going to decrease. And look at what's happening, fam. This brother is playing like De Jong and Pedri. Both at the same time, fam. And it's genuinely making me sick, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the second goal happened. It's none other than goddamn Araujo, man. Goddamn, Araujo scores a goddamn header, man. A beautiful assist from Marcus Rashford as well. Araujo looking like he's getting back his confidence, but I don't generally think so. Let's wait for a Champions League game before we judge that. But Araujo scoring against Albacete just tells you everything, man. They're literally a second division team. They made them look like a second division team. That's the difference between Barcelona. Real Madrid made them look like a first division team. Barcelona made them look like a second division team, where they actually should be and are, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Araujo scores again. He was very happy. He went and immediately hugged Hansi Flick, man. Even in interviews saying that Hansi Flick is like a father to us. You can see that. Everyone has enormous affection for him. He knows very well how to handle each player's situation, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the difference between every other coach Real Madrid had for the past year and a half and Hansi Flick. Hansi Flick is a father figure to these brothers. That's why they perform. That's why they have chemistry. That's why they are a goddamn family on that pitch, man. You know, speaking of Araujo, they were so unserious in this game that one instance, Joan Garcia takes the ball with his hand, right? He grabs it. Araujo was outside the pitch, ladies and gentlemen, right? While the ball was still in play, Joan Garcia had the ball. Joan Garcia went outside to Araujo, which was outside the field, just to check up on him. And Alabicete got a goddamn corner. Barcelona were literally out there trolling. They weren't even trying, fam. Another scenario where Dani Olmo was trying to do a goddamn Rabona. He was trying to do a Rabona. These brothers weren't even trying, and that's what's pissing me off, man. It's pissing me off. The fact that, ladies and gentlemen, how many chances they lost. Ferran Torres probably lost like 3 goddamn chances this game. They could have won easily by 5-1 if they wanted to, man. They were literally out there trolling, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to just give an honorable mention to Martin, ladies and gentlemen, the left back of Barcelona, making an unbelievable save, Maldini style. They call him Martini or Maldini, and that's why they call him Maldini. He cleared the ball last second from the line, ladies and gentlemen, saving Barcelona from the equalizer, which it was 2-1, and he saved Barcelona from an embarrassment as well. which is just unbelievable. His form has been very good in my opinion. His form is getting better and better each single game. He's helping defensively, and that's what matters. That's what Barcelona needs on. And they went to the semi-final, ladies and gentlemen. And that is it. Us, we are rotting. We're not even in the tournament. Amazing, yeah, amazing. I cannot wait to see Barcelona lift that Copa del Rey trophy. But anyways, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. It's just embarrassing and I hate to talk about it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, like the video, comment, and I see every single comment, man. And gracias, amigos.